All right, keep that energy up for your next comedian. Come to the stage. And Jenny. Yeah, keep
going. Lee, I want my glasses when the show's done, okay? Hello, hello. Hi. I know you guys are looking up at me and thinking, okay, what the hell does she have to say? So let's get right to the tea, shall we?
Yeah.
I'm in an open marriage, meaning we keep the bathroom door open when we take a shit. I'm just kidding. He's not allowed to shit in my house. However, I'm not kidding about the open marriage part. That's true. And listen, being in an open marriage is really not that different than being in a regular, schmegula, vanilla marriage. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Been there, done that. We all gotta start somewhere, right? But the only big difference in being in an open marriage is that we decided to stay hoes. And unlike popular opinion would have you believe about us non-monogamous folk, is that we're out here hoeing all day, every day. Well, unfortunately, you guys, that's just not the case, because we have kids and jobs, and the world is literally on fire. Trust me, it's impossible. I tried. But everybody, once in a while, wishes, even in a relationship, that they could be just a little hoe, right? And so my husband and I decided that we were just gonna be open and honest about when we wanna be hoes. It works for us because it's so much easier than getting caught cheating on a Jumbotron in front of 50,000 people at a Coldplay concert. Y'all heard about that? And real quick, what I want to know is, did 50,000 people actually go to a Coldplay concert? That's crazy. That's literally the city of Bethlehem, I think. So yeah, it's so much easier. And it works for me because now I know that I'm probably going to be crucified by some of the women for saying this. But now that I'm doing this little thing called stand-up comedy, I'm gonna say it. Us goddesses start to get bored with our peasant man as soon as he starts answering back all our phone calls and text messages and adding us to his health insurance policy. Because that's so cute and romantical. But where's the fun in that? You want to get me real hot and bothered? Leave me on red and then watch my Instagram stories. Houston, we have butterflies. And so now, when my husband and I have mediocre sex, yes, I said that too, mediocre sex, this is what I tell myself about mediocre sex, and I suggest that all of you do the same. Mediocre sex is a part of life. It happens to the best of us. It's natural. It's called coming with the same person, even after the novelty has worn off. It's okay. So, our mediocre sex usually starts when my husband takes a hit, the last hit of his blunt, looks at me, hey babe, you wanna have sex? Meanwhile, I'm stuffing a whole handful of pirate's booty down my throat. And I get it. I got crumbs all over my titties. He just saw me stick out 5 puffs out of my cleavage. And I ate them. Yeah, I'm DTF, let's go. But now, this mediocre sex actually makes it more motivating for me to smile and say hi at strangers, men, women, anybody who looks like they're down to get dominated and then have jokes written about them. If that's you out there, holler at me after the show, okay? And it works because it makes things interesting, it makes things fun, it makes it feel like I'm truly with my best friend. And another thing that I also realized is that it's hot knowing that you're not the only one that thinks your husband is fine. Because nobody wants the ugly husband. Unless you're Jeff Bezos, then we might reconsider. But at the end of the day, I am human after all, and I have emotions. But another thing that I realized in this journey is that jealousy turns me on, y'all. Yes. So when my husband comes home and he tells me that he met someone that he's interested in, I turn into Petty and Jetty real quick. And she goes a little something like this. Oh, you met someone. That's cute. What's her name? What's she look like? She cute. Oh, you're gonna take her out on a date? That's cute. Well, good luck to you, bro. Pop! Sock him in the chest. Adding bro is key here because I need to remind him that at any given time, he can go back to the friend zone where he came from. And men, I need you to understand something. At one point in the beginning, your goddess looked at your reptilian-looking ass face and she thought to herself, nope, this one is not for the friend zone. And that day, you were officially blessed up, okay? You're welcome. But you know what happens after this conversation? Something magical. We have sex. We're making love. And no, it's not mediocre sex this time. Now, it looks like it belongs on Pornhub, baby. And we're paying our dog's college tuition with it. Yep. Sending little Suave to Harvard. It's just another friendly reminder of why he's here in the first place. And I don't worry about him going anywhere because monogamy doesn't guarantee that he's going to stay with me either. But despite all this, people still get triggered. People have a lot of questions. And their favorite one is, how do you do it, Angetti? How do you just let your husband entertain other women? And you guys, the answer is simple. It's because I also happen to be a stripper. Woo! Yes, deadass. And I'm a real one too, okay? Because otherwise, how would I be able to do this? Ha, 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 ha. Normally I do that a little longer, but 2 days ago it was leg day, so I'm a little sore. But yes, I'm a stripper, and I love being a stripper because when I was younger, I used to love playing pretend. And stripping is a fun adult game of playing pretend. I pretend I want to fuck you, and you pretend that you're not jizzing in your dickies, Kyle. I was really hoping that there would be a Kyle in here tonight. No, next time. So, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I feel more like a cheap whore being up here telling jokes and things that should only be in my journal for some cheap laughs and thrills than when I'm up on stage dancing to Bad Bunny in a G-string, getting my whole month's rent worth of money thrown at me. Woo! I love my job. And I know I'm not supposed to say that, but guess what? Stripping is a choice. Most strippers do like stripping, so if you support us, thank you. Another reason why my open marriage works for me is because I'm able to, like I said, be myself. And I'm able to still have friends with the opposite sex, and it's not weird, which is great. And recently, a friend of mine, this is a true story, He told me that his father has been diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. And me being the empathetic friend that I am, I told him, listen, whether you need me to be a shoulder for you to cry on, somebody to vent to, or you need me to go and twerk on your daddy, let him motorboat some titties before he heads out, let me know. I'm here for you. You're not alone, and neither is birds. And then, once I slide down the pole, and I stop twerking my ass at hospice care, and I come home from work, and my husband says, hey baby, how'd it go? Well, let's just say that now, we're making OnlyFans content, baby! Colin, I highly suggest that you and your wife get on that shit. Guys, thank you so much. You've been wonderful. My name is
Keep it going for Aunt Jenny.